Hello students, now we'll be discussing the fourth essay of section A of UPSC ACS 2023. It reads, inspiration for creativity springs from the effort to look for the magical in mundane. So first let us decode this essay in less than 1 minute. It says inspiration for creativity. So if you want to get inspiration for creativity, it will spring or it will come from the effort. If you look for magical, so here magical means something unique or something which others are not able to see in mundane. So mundane means regular or day-to-day activity. If you want to get inspiration for creativity, it can come or it can spring from the effort to look for something magical in mundane activities. So here you can introduce by giving the example of Newton. Now, we all know that Newton was sitting under a tree and an apple fell over him. An apple fell over him. And this changed the way we now know physics. Because due to this, he thought, why is this apple falling? And from this question, he discovered gravity. And this now changed the whole outlook of physics, how we know it. But it is not as that people did not existed before Newton, or trees or the fruits from the trees were not falling, or people were not coming to the ground. But Newton was the person who asked why. That even in this mundane activity, why is this mundane activity happening? What is unique in this? And from here he discovered gravity, and that is his inspiration for creativity. This is one of the examples. Another example is of Galileo. Now Galileo was a person who observed stars. Or was an astronomer. Now, it is not that many people were not observing stars before him, but from here he got to know about various patterns of stars, how do they affect our season, and what are the patterns that stars form, and how we can use them for our own benefit for navigation, etc. This also led to discovery of a new type of telescope. Okay, so a new type of telescope was discovered by Galileo. So these are the two personalities who did something unique or who found something magical even in mundane activities. Galileo was observing stars and Newton was thinking about why things are falling towards Earth. These are very mundane activities. So here you can write about this in introduction. Then you can explain what the essay is about. A little bit you can explain what essay is all about, that inspiration for creativity will come if you are observing something unique, even in the most repetitive things. Okay, even in the most repetitive things. This will come to you. Now, you will have to explain that how does it happen? It happens because the inventor wants to do something differently, because the inventor has a vision and he can do things differently than what has been happening. And the inventor has a curiosity that why this is happening in the first place. So this is how it happens. So you will have to explain it a little bit, that how inspiration for creativity leads to unique things, okay, even in the most mundane activities. Now let us come to another examples. Now we have to give examples of how this is happening. So one example that you can give is of Velcro. Now this Velcro was invented by a Swiss engineer, and when he saw that his dog was full of burrs. So when his dog was full of burrs, you must have seen when you go out in winter. So suppose this is your winter jacket like this. Okay. So in your winter jacket, you must have seen that some seeds or some things stick in your jacket at times. So these are burrs. So he saw that his dog was full of burrs whenever it used to go out. And from these burrs, he invented Velcro. It is not that everybody was not seeing these burrs before him. Similar thing was of Walt Disney. So Walt Disney, what he used special animated characters, okay, such as Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, etc., and changed the animation forever. So he made it more better for children's. So what he wanted to do is that he wanted to change the way animation works, animation industry works, especially for children. So this is for Walt Disney. So this is one of the examples that you can give. Another example is of Boyan Salt. Now, this young kid who was 16-year-old was doing scuba diving in Greece. So he was doing scuba diving in Greece, and he saw that there's a lot of dust, there's a lot of pollution in the beaches of Greece. And he thought, can I do something about it? Can I do something about it? Or what can I do about it? And from here, he launched Ocean Cleanup. Ocean Cleanup. So he launched Ocean Cleanup due to this. These are the people you can see who have done something extraordinary even with ordinary things. This is how you will have to tell in your essay. Steve Jobs, okay, who took a regular phone and turned it into a smartphone. So these are what you can say QR codes. Okay, so QR codes have fundamentally changed the way we interact. Then we have UPI, which is one of the greatest inventions of India. So it has again changed the way we transact things. Okay, then you will have to tell that today's world needs creativity. Today's world needs creativity. Okay, so today's world needs creativity, and why you will have to tell. So why we need creativity? We need creativity to solve burning issues such as of digital illiteracy. Okay, inequality, gender discrimination. Okay, reskilling the workforce, for reskilling the workforce. So these are some things why we need creativity in today's world. Okay, but you will have to also give a kind of antithesis that it is not always that inspiration for creativity. So some kind of antithesis you will have to give, that it is not always that some kind of inspiration for creativity will only come from the effort to look for magic in mundane. Okay, inspiration for creativity can at times come from within, or suppose discussing things with people, or inspiration for creativity at times can come from just a creative destruction. Okay, so suppose here we have examples of say virtual reality or metaverse. So these are kind of creative disruptions, or the cryptocurrency. So these are creative disruptions. Okay, these are also innovations, or these are very creative inspirations which you can look, or NFT, you can say NFT. So some kind of creative disruption or a very new thing is getting invented. So from here also you can say that no, it is not always the case that you have to look at mundane things and all that. Many new things are invented uh, in a different manner also. So you have to give some kind of antithesis, and now you can conclude, and you can write that government has taken various so we are moving towards conclusion. So you can write that government has taken various steps such as Startup India. Okay, and it has taken Atal Innovation Mission, Aspire, and armed forces has also launched IDEX for innovation. So you can write all this, that inspiration for creativity, that government has also taken some steps for inspiration for creativity. It is not that government is not doing anything. Okay, internationally also we have WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization, the UN, which are working for this in these areas. So you can write like this, and you can tell that this inspiration of creativity is very important for human race to succeed, for us to move forward, for to invent new things such as medicine, new medicines for say AIDS, cancer. Okay, this inspiration helped us to overcome COVID-19. And in other areas also you can write say electric vehicle, we are switching from diesel to electric. So you can write that this inspiration is very necessary for humankind to succeed, to move forward. And even we are doing space exploration nowadays. So this is very necessary. And at last, you can conclude it with a thought. So you can conclude it with a thought: humanity can only succeed if it has ability to reinvent and repurpose what it thinks is trivial. So you can write on these lines, you can conclude. Again, this is again a rough draft. Okay. You can write on your own ways. You can tell us in the comment how you would have written it. This is just I'm telling kind of guidance. So thank you very much. I wish you all the best. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.